Tomorrow I'm gonna steal the boba. Today I'm gonna steal Ohazumi. If you're the Monica Mazumi fan, I hope you have a great day today. I am on fire. My kitchen is on fire. But hello everybody. I am literally on fire today. like in a good way, not in a bad way, of course, but in a good way that I am on fire. That I'm in like a drawing streak for some reasons, you know, like ideas. You know, it's kind of like you know, when you see like a certain clothes, you see the certain clothing, a certain theme, and then you immediately think about it that, oh, you know, this is that kind of image that I wanted to draw, that kind of image that I wanted to go for, and then you go for it and you find more reference photo like it's similar to that style, and then you start the sketching about it. It's like, oh, why not add this, add that, and then eventually you have like a sketch coming out. So I guess like everybody knows that Chunii Bae has recently had a new outfit, and it triggers me so much because I was like, oh my god, I was like, I need to draw. I mean, like, especially Bae's outfit though. Bae's outfit gives me a lot of, I think like Bae's outfit gives up a lot of, how do I say, vibes. Okay, I want to say like a military commander kind of style, but Chunii gives out way much more of the military style. Like plus a little bit of casual if you take out the suits and everything, you know. Like I managed to catch up on Chunii stream because today I was free. I didn't go touch grass. Literally, I don't have book today. So I managed to catch her stream because her stream was like literally just like 12 PM. You know. Yeah, I'm a mochi today. Hello. ¿Cómo estás hoy? ¿Cómo? Sí. Sí. But before we draw this, I mean, I can just yap what I draw. That's what I'm gonna do anyways. That's the general and that's the admiral. I mean, like, technically they give out that vibes because of the codes, I can say. But one thing that like beneath the coat, especially like Bae's costume, like beneath the coat, with her spectacle, I wouldn't say spectacle, with her glasses, like the toggle glasses, and the one that's similar to polka, you know, like around like the eyes, and then like the eye patch rose, and that costume that is similar to Bocch I. It's so Bocch I. It's so like Prince, you know. For people who don't know what Bocch I is, Bocch I is like kind of like a it's not Prince though. Rich boy. Master? Kinda like that. Kinda like that. Hello, Izuminion, I say, how are you? Oh, ¿Cómo estás is... Hey, ¿Cómo estás hoy? ¿Cómo estás hoy is, how are you today? How do you say I'm fine, though? It's a prince, kind of like a prince. But at the same time, I can say that Bae's outfit actually can go another way around. Like, can go like a gothic Jiraike kind of style. I think that she is also kind of wanting to go for that look, but not too much towards that. So it's a both combination of it. And then I just realized that it was Mika Mama. Is it Mika Mama was the one who designed her clothes instead of like other artists? So I am very surprised by Mika's Mama style, because you know, normally when we say about Mika Mama, it's about colors, right? I mean, that's her signature style already, like, you know, colors. I mean, technically you can just see Bae is like just like brimming with like different kind of colors, you know, like what I mean by that is the harmonious colors between it, you know, like it's chaotic, it's like there's a lot of like colors like going around, but at this time like it's more on like the black and white muted side, which is very new, and I was like, whoa, that's become mama. But wait, estoy bien hoy. That's I'm fine. Okay, estoy bien hoy. Okay, you can ask me one more time and I can reply to you that estoy bien hoy. I really like the dressed down version with the glasses and the mask. You mean like the dressed down without the coat, right? Oh, the without the coat one is good though, and especially with the hair, with the two lower twin tail, low twin tail. You can say low twin tail. With the low twin tail, whoa, that's completely like a Jirai goth style. It's like, it's not really emo. It's not really like the Western emo. It's like kind of like the Japanese emo, if you know what I mean. You know, like the menhera style. Yeah. That's the word that I'm finding. The menhera style, which is like a lot of women otakus, female otakus do. If they go to events and stuff like that, you see them a lot, especially. It's kind of like one of like the cuteness, kind of like a menhera cute. What's it called? Kawaii. There's a term for it. There's a term for it I actually studied before. It's under the aesthetic of kawaii-ness actually, but it's the dark kawaii kind of style. The menhera style. I think it's part of the menhera style because you have eye patch, right? Eye patch is also like one hot like you can consider it as a menhera style actually. But anyways, I can continue to yap about Bae's new outfit while I'm drawing. But before that, I'll be drawing this one for today. And let's see if we can finish it or not, because we are not gonna put more focus on the character itself. But before that, I actually put it on Twitter, right, saying that, you know, which one should I draw for today? Which is the other sketch is more focusing on Bae's outfit itself, with like, you know, you can basically like see her whole outfit, so it's like more focusing on the outfit instead of the background itself. But this one is more focusing on the backgrounds, the more of the atmospheric style, which is one of the styles that I wanted to try quite some time. But I know that, you know, zannen nagara, you know, the Twitter doesn't really like that much of the kind of the atmospheric style unless you are super good at it, which is I'm not really that good. I'm just trying to experimenting like whatever works for it, you know, as you know, you gotta try some new styles, right? Yeah, there's two of them actually. I'm gonna do both of them. It's just that I just want people to choose like which one should I start first. That's all. I will finish up two of it, of course. But yeah, talking about this piece, so I wanted to focus more on like the background itself. And so since like Bae's outfit is more on like the menhera kind of style, and plus a little bit of like the commander style, so I figured like roses will be nice because it's red as well, and you know, a sea of roses with like a muted background, which is what I'm thinking of, like going for a more paintery kind of style, which is like more dull color side, except for the roses. So the roses I'll be making it to be much more red, and then in contrast to the whole piece, it will be much more on the dull side, which is what I was thinking, like my thoughts, my initial thinking of it. But as everyone knows, you know, it might changes in the end. You know, I have like a certain image in my head that I wanted to draw. I sketch it out, I'll be like, okay, so this is the image that I wanted to go. But sometimes, you know, you gotta uh, sometimes it's kind of like you gotta put your skill on. You gotta put your skill on the level with your image as well. So for example, right? Because I do have can I say this is a problem? No, I think it's kind of like a thing where, you know, the image over here is kind of like here. I'm just gonna close this. Good jama, I cannot see. The image is kind of like here, right? The image of. So sometimes, you know, you see reference photo, you know, stuff like that, and then you say that, oh, you know, this is kind of atmospheric thing that I wanted to do. The image is here, and then your skill is just here. So how do you? So this is the gap. The gap that frustrates me the most. This is the gap that frustrates me the most. Like I wanted to go here, but I cannot go here, so I go down like this, and then I go up and go down, and go up and go down, and then we will get something new, something new, something new. Wow, something new. Yes. So that's the process. It's always the process of it. Yeah. Sometimes we do have like the image of it, but you know, we can't actually have that image, and then from there, you know, we just adapt to the situation to it, you know, put more contrast, put more colors, put more how to make it dull and everything. That's called experimentation, you know, going out from your comfort zone as well, I can say. And you know, I think like fan art is the perfect time to experiment on this, because you know, nobody's gonna gatekeep you. You don't have expectations. Technically, you don't have expectations to give people. I mean, yeah, technically yes. But who knows, you know, sometimes you gotta trust the process. Sometimes, you know, during the process, like I have several times, I mean, like not several times, a lot of times that the process didn't really go that well, and sometimes you just gotta go with the flow, gotta go with the heart. But hey, but today, you know, I actually finished up Chunii's art, which I didn't expect to be that good. Actually, I was like, oh, when I finished it, I was like, this is actually quite nice. And I gave myself credit. I want this rose. So today, yes, so we're gonna draw a lot of flowers today. A lot of flowers, copy paste flowers. For the bottom here, well, you know what, I will explain it while I'm drawing, so it's fine anyway. What do you think up and put down on paper sometimes comes so different? Yes, yeah, so that's also a thing that, you know, when you have a certain image in your head and then you try to sketch it out, it's the difference is there, because, you know, the image that we had on our mind and the skills that we have is not up to par, so there was this gap, so it will be like this gap itself. Yeah, you painted really well, thank you, good job branching out, thank you. Now the problem is, like, after branching out, will I stay or will I go back to my own style because of, you know, comfort? That's the problem, am I right? Yes. But I can actually see the Twitter. I don't know. I know it's bad, to just by judging it like through like Twitter's likes, but it didn't really get much like since the last time I checked. So I was like, kind of expected it because there's no booba. There's no booba involved, so obviously it's not gonna get as much likes as it should. And I'm kind of sad for this reality of this world. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Chunii Bae art in progress, huh? Yes! At the end of the stream, you will see a Chunii Bae art. That will probably become your wallpaper for today, okay? Yay! I'm trying new styles, go back to the old style. Yeah, I think like, I think the reason why is because our brains is, kinda already it's the comfort zone. It's the comfort zone. I mean, like as humans, we tend to go back to our comfort zone because that's the easiest thing that we can do, right? Like, you don't need to think about it, you just let your muscle memory do all the work. So I just need to force myself to practice more. And I did say I wanted to try more styles, but time is also a problem too, and commission is also a problem. It's not a problem, but work is also a thing too. Because for commissions, I don't really wanted to branch out that much. Though sometimes I do risk branching out a little bit, but normally I would just go back to my old style because I think that for commissioners they kind of expect what kind of art style that you will go, and that's why they commission you. So towards clients, I will not experiment that much. We just go for my normal art style for clients. Oh my god, you see a rose, guys. Oh, Jig-san! Konbanzumi! 大丈夫ですか? Many cheating. Stay loyal or find a new one. Shut up! It's not cheating, okay? It's just trying out, sometimes you'll be bored of your own styles that you wanted to branch it out, right? So it's technically like that. It's not cheating. It's called challenging yourself. Okay, this advice doesn't apply to humans, or relationship. Don't try this on human relationships, please. That's a different story. Don't go 好き、本当に好きがいっぱいあって、でもなんか、一つのなんかツイートで見たけど、なんかポルカとほぼ一緒、毎回なんか新衣装がポルカ様とほぼ一緒な感じで、というツイートを見ました。そうなんだと思ってた。やっぱ地雷系がいいね。It's like the, you know, the Menhera plus the commander style. I really like it actually. But you know, to be honest, is this a confession time? A little bit of confession time that I'm okay with like Menhera style, but I don't really like the concept of like Menhera. But if you look into the history of it, you know, if you look down deeper, the Menhera style was actually the start of like, you know, us it's kind of like a campaign for people to be aware of like mental health in Japan, especially because, you know, Japan is really bad in like mental health. You know, that's why they have a lot of like karoshi, you know, like, and yeah, there's a lot like you know, hikikomori and stuff like that. So, you know, one of the ways is to bring it into fashion, and then, you know, to normalize mental health technically. So that's like the kind of like the history back of it. But I can understand that it's a trope that in anime, you know, I'm okay with like in media, but I'm not okay when it brings into real life where people will act out on that. Fashion is fine, I think, you know, because, you know, everyone has their own fashion sense. I have no comment towards that, you know, and it's cute, yeah, but it's not really my liking of style. But anime, I'm fine with it. Like Bae having the Menhera kind of style, but it's not really like kanzenni Menhera. It's not really like 100% like Menhera, so I'm kind of okay with that. So that's a confession. Confession made. Now everybody's like, oh my god, Izumi, what do you talk? Holy shit, this is gonna get fired. You're gonna get enjo sareru. And then I was like, oh no, Izumi next day the account's gonna be gone. Menhera commander is so peak. I know though. I agree that much. Menhera commander is kind of like Tanya. But Tanya is evil though. Tanya is like channeling all your Menheras into the evilness. So Menhera in real life is no for me. Yeah, like understandable, you know, understandable. But Menhera in real life, you know, please, if you need help, please seek professional help. You know, it's also good for you, good for everybody, good for yourself. You know? Just seek professional help if you need one. There's no shame on it. You know? I remember Menhera-chan, she's supposed to be mental health mascot. I think so. I actually think so. Like Menhera-chan, because I did a little bit of research about it, and then I encountered Menhera-chan, and I forgot actually. But you know, if you check out the internet, they probably give you a better understanding of that too. So, how do you style your closet? Is there a place that you frequently shop? Technically, no, not really. I go for whatever style that I want to, but normally for me, it's just like, you know, when it comes to summer, it's just t-shirt and jeans. And recently, you know, I became a little bit lazy because I don't go out that often recently. Hikikomori at its best. So normally when I go out, if it's hot, I would just wear a t-shirt with like a denim jacket, and then pants, long pants. You know that kind of what's it called, jersey pants, but it's not like, it's not too jersey, like cargo pants. Yes, my favorite is like cargo pants, the stylish cargo pants where, you know, there's a lot in Japan apparently. Those kind of like cargo pants, you know. And what else? What kind of pants do they have? Whatever you can find in Uniqlo too. But normally I'll go pants. I don't really wear skirts that much. Why? Because I don't like the feeling of, like, you know, there's nothing on in the bottom. Like, there's nothing in the bottom, and then, you know, when the wind blows, you'll be like, oh my god, it's like the wind will blow through your legs. It's weird. Oh, I also like the style of, like, you know, you having like a tank top inside, and then you wear like a collar shirt, collar shirt, white shirt, collar shirt. That's a Satan and kids sport. Tanya? Oh, you mean by Tanya? Tanya is not Mehera. They are moving Ashland with a new. That's kind of true. No, Tanya is peak Manhera. Okay, Tanya is kind of like the person that you don't want to get mess. You don't want to mess with when they have like Manhera episodes. You can't mess with Tanya at this point, you know, because Tanya would just nuke you. I'm trying to draw this rose. I'm trying my super best to draw the rose. Oh my god, this rose is so hard to draw. Skill issue, technically, yes. You guys know that my favorite flower is actually rose. You know, wanna know why? Because it's pretty, and it's like pretty with thorns, you know, beauty with thorns. So like beauty hurts. Pretty people, they have thorns. I will enhance them eventually. But for now, they will do like this. I can make them big. See, I can make them big like this. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put like several ones, like the big ones. And then I'm gonna put like small ones. And next is my favorite one, which is copy paste. Wearing pajamas all day while working from home is the height of luxury. You know what? That's so true! That's so fucking true though. Just imagine, okay, working from home in pajamas and you never ever need to change your clothes unless, you know, people just barge into your house. Yes! No pants. Who say no pants? I copied the wrong one, so that's why it's weird. Then I just turn it in like this. And then the gap. Do I need to do I want to fill it in? Do I not want to fill it in? Actually, we need not to fill it in. We can just make it more bigger. Let me show you. And then we are gonna blur it anyway. So it's gonna give us like it's gonna give us the dimension to it. So the reason why I do like this is because that we want dimension. We wanted to let the people who watch, let the people who see this piece to feel like there's a dimension. So one thing you can do is, you make something big and then you blur it out, because our eyes cannot focus on everything. Like there will be like certain parts that it will be blurred, so we are going to make it that. And also like blur is also one of the ways that you can bring the attention towards like the piece, or like the certain areas that you want them to focus on. Yeah, it's quite efficient. Work faster, not harder. Yeah, that's true, ハート名をベイのオリジナリティの合わせたカラーリングが一番均等とミッション。本当にそうだね。なんか、ハート目がいいな。ね、今はベイちゃんはハート目があって、まあいろいろ楽しみできるだろうね。ひひひひひ。Which forces should I copy paste? And also, you know what? Even though that you're gonna draw like one by one the rows, probably nobody's gonna take it. Nobody's gonna check it out really closely or like zoom into the rows. So, as long as it looks like those, it's fine. And then, after I say this, when I post this, everybody will start checking into details and be like, Izumi, why is your rose like this? What is this? I'll be like, oopsie. Yeah, I'll be like, guys, stop judging. Izumi is using magic on this art. Yes, of course. I am a demon. Of course I use magic. What are you talking about? Of course I use magic. You see, I can use my teleportation. Not teleportation. Telepathy. To draw. This one can be wrong one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have done the thing. Oh, this is gonna be in the front instead of back. And folder. Oh, I need to check one by one which one is which. Holy shit, okay. Final ones. Where? Oh. Next, where? Huh? Oh. That's telekinesis. Ah, right, that one. Telepathy, telekinesis, okay. It's tele something. It's tele something, okay. あの衣装はメンヘラやヤンデレビューでめっちゃ見たいです。あー、確かにね。メンヘラヤンデレベーちゃん。あ、いいかもしれない。でもさ、ヤンデレと言ったら、絵師じゃない？絵師。どうされる青竹色さん。青色竹？青竹さん？青さん？青さんのヤンデレを描くのはすごい、上手な方なんだって。多分出てくるんじゃないかな、いつか。ね。Actually, by using flower brushes, something it bites me back. Yeah, I was actually planning to use the flower brushes, but I figured it's gonna be a bit hard to control. So that's why you don't see me using that here. I actually have the rose brush. I mean, like, and as long as you can make it work, like, you know, to make it not obvious to not obvious that it's, you know, it's a brush and it's different from your style. And I think it's fine, but do another rose. I got a free hand rose. Roses are red, violets are blue. And I don't have a poem to say anything. Roses are red, violets are blue. You continue the poem for me. It's inconsistent. Yeah, the style is a bit inconsistent actually. For the for the brushes. And also it depends on the line art as well. Like if you're using like a different line art from the brushes too, you can see it very clearly. And we have a rose front, I guess. Cha-chong. And I will just add the stems at the back of it. Or I'm just gonna add like more rose petals towards it. But that's gotta be the background of it. So what about the draw more roses? I think yes. This answer is yes. I'm gonna draw more roses. Or you know what we can do? I'm gonna paint I'm gonna give my background base color first. Pick your desired color. Get your pen. Make it bigger. Put dots. Too big. Put dots. How much Izumi can you ask Izumi, do we get paid for sick days? Sick days, it depends though, like how sick you are. If you're sick and then you're lying in bed, you cannot move, then yes, you will get 1 day. You get a week of leave, and that's all for like a year. And then you need to work more after when you come back. That's how, this is just how it works, you know? Learn how to draw rose with me. First, you don't draw. Second, you carve the shape of the rose. If you can't do that, skill issue. Oh, by the way, like you know the one that I cook really fast, the Bae art that I cook quite fast. Like, I cook it within like 2 hours actually for that piece. And I did try like a paintery kind of style too. See, it's a rose now. See, when you zoom out, it's a rose, right? So I just need to do it again and again. So that paintery style is it's actually a very new thing for me to try. I wanted to try painting it like that, but to achieve that you need to have like a good grasp of like art, and this boils down to like, you know, how good you are in like sketching as well, and how well versed you are in like the human anatomy, the lighting, especially lightings actually. To be honest, like I tried to mimic Dino's style, which is like the psycho art that he did for Bae. And I think like one thing about like this paintery style is it's really hard to give the full, how do you say, details, full kind of a fuller kind of feel, if you get what I mean. Like, it doesn't feel hollow, you know, it doesn't feel like it's monotone. Yeah, I think that's the word I wanted to find. It doesn't feel like monotone like this rose. Do you see this rose? You see this rose? It's like similar like this rose, okay? It doesn't feel hollow as this rose. So from that, you know, you need to have like a good understanding of like everything, and also a good sense of color, which that one is, I think it's more an experience, I can say, and more like how you study as well, which I did try to do it, but you know, it's very messy. I know, not perfect, but I'm trying. But it was fun though, painting that way. And I do think like that expression. Do I need to do it? Oh my god, I need to do it. That expression with that kind of style is Chunii Bae. I can say. Alright, stop. So, drawing on Chunii Bae, I restart for the boss. Yes, do it. Do it. See, it looks like Rose, I think. When I zoom out, it looks like Rose. When I zoom in, it doesn't look like Rose. It looks like a piece of shit. But that's how it is. See? See that? Wow, then I need to do another 100 times. Let's go. It's a rose. Wait, do it look like a rose? I don't know. Tell me, does this look like a rose? If I zoom it like this, do it still look like a rose? I think so, yes. Sorted us. Okay, I believe in your words, okay? You know what? Everything is gonna be blurred here, to be honest. So that means I need to draw a lot of them. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do to draw more roses. I am starting to regret this shit. Shh. It's okay, I can do this. Oh yeah, I think I will put the highlight as well, you know, since you know it's gonna be blurred anyway. So at least you can see You can see that this flowers. I'm gonna focus more on drawing the petals, the roses now. I'm not talking, that means that I'm really focusing on how to draw roses. Anyways, how are you guys? Are you guys feeling waku excited because we have 2 new reveals, outfit reveals today? And I bet like from now on there's gonna be a lot of like fan arts coming out as well. All sorts of interpretations as well. For their outfits. But you know, I think I saw like someone actually interpret it as like both like Bae and Chunii, they were like together. You know, and Chunii be like the bodyguard and then Bae be like the commander. And I think like that's a very cute interpretation as well. Oh yeah, that works too. Oh my god, genius. The one that does make it, I think. That was so good though. I was like, oh my god, I can see like the fan fiction coming up. Or you can make them as rivals. That worked too. Korean is like Air Force, right? Like, what is Bae is Navy? I think Bae... Do you think Bae is Navy? I don't think so though. What I think is like Bae is more on the army, no? The army side instead of like the Navy ones. What will the rest of Promise be? That's a good question though. If they are, if Bae is the commander, Chunii is the bodyguard, or like, you know, subordinate. Maybe Mume can be like the Navy, and you know, May will have like a commander outfit with like with like, I was gonna say white or maybe green. Maybe green would be nice. Oh, but fauna is also green though. I am very bad in fan arting. Or like I am very bad at like fan fiction. I don't have enough brain rot to do so. I think I need to give it to the people who always draw like not always draw, always like write fan fictions of it. That's why you don't see me producing doujinshis. My lack of imagination is showing. Queen of the Night. Oh, that would be nice. That would be so cool though. How much? That would be so cool though. What else? Bae gave me a strong pirate queen vibe, but she works as a supreme commander. Yeah, I think supreme commander would fit her. You know what? You know what? I think like Bae and Chunii would be like Sia and Sebastian. I need to say that they gave me such Sebastian and Sia vibes. I can imagine that. I can imagine like baby like Sebastian and no, not Sebastian, Chunii. Please help me do this. And Chunii will do everything imperfect, right? Because she's perfect. Oh, that was such a that's actually a very good idea, no? Chunii Bae doujinshi. We have it, boys. We have it, boys. We have our Chunii Bae doujinshi. It's like Sia and Sebastian kind of vibes, you know. If you can come up with all these fancy arts without imagination, I feel for the day you unlock your full potential. Like in imagining stuff. I mean, it's easier to draw like a full illustration rather than, you know, to come up with like the whole story, like for example a manga, right? Because it requires a lot of planning as well. I mean, I do draw mangas before. Right now I also do draw mangas. It's in my Patreon. It's kind of like the spicy ones, you know. Spicy ones, you don't really need to think that much in terms of like the dialogues, how they interact, their personality, etc, because, you know, people are just there for the smut. But, you know, if you're drawing like a normal doujinshi manga, you know, you need to think about a lot of stuff, you know. Think about the paneling as well. Paneling is actually a skill. I can say that. It's a skill set that, you know, you need to read manga, not just reading manga. You need to also like say see like why this manga artist decided to use a bigger panel instead of this one. It's kind of like a, you know, if you shoot movies before, it's kind of like that, you know, like there's this card and this card, and why do you need to decide to put this card, you know, this artistic choice of it. And you know, I like horror movies, right? And I think I did mention before that I did like horror. I did attempt to do like a horror trailer movie before. And it turns out very it's very interesting. It's a very interesting experience that I did, and I'm glad that I did, because I was bored, you know. And then we have a bunch of friends, because I was staying in the dorm that time, and we were bored because it was typhoon. Okay, it was typhoon, and we have nothing to do except for staying at home and staying at the dorm. So we were like, hey, why don't we just film something, you know? And it'll be like, okay, so you're gonna do this and do that, and then, you know, in each horror movie scene that you there's gonna be like something that is like chasing after you. So I tried my best to shoot, and then we were like cracking our heads like, how all these people shoot in the dark, you know, like how do they make it dark where, you know, the camera can't catch anything. Only till I realized that most of the dark scenes, they actually do it post-production. So basically it's like they edit it to be that much more darker than usual. So when they shoot it, it's bright lit apparently, so that they, you know, they can capture the face of the actors. And I was like, oh, that's one thing I learned about it. And horror movies is all about sounds. it's literally all about sounds. It's very true. Because once you just mute, if you're really scared of horror movies but you want to watch it, but you don't have a balls to watch it, you just switch off the sound. And everything will not be scary anymore. And I'm serious though. Or like horror games too. But horror games, I would suggest you to not to do that because a lot of horror games rely on sound cues. Yeah. Oh yeah, we are talking about manga. So manga. So it's kind of like, you know, shooting like a drama as well. You know, what kind of panels you want to put, and within one page, you know, how many panels you wanna put into it. How big, how small, how the dialogue is gonna fit in, what kind of scene that you want to bring it out. It gives out different vibes as well. So it's another skill set to draw mangas. And also mangakas, they have really steady hands. For people who draw manga, who technically a mangaka. I mean, technically just check out Ao-kun, you know. You overestimate chart artistic experience. I think that you guys have a lot of artistic experience as well. Ambient sounds is so important. Yes, especially in like horror movies. It's one of the key points of like horror movies too. I mean, like technically, for example, like jump scares, right? If you switch off your sound, you wouldn't feel scared because the built-up tension wasn't there. It was on the sound cue itself for the built-up tension. You know, everything goes very, very slow, and everything leads up to that jump. You know, you know like something's gonna come out, so that's why you know you're feeling like doki doki waku waku about there. And the sound is technically will be like, you know, like that, like from very small and then until big and then suddenly just pump. Or the recent movies, the recent horror movies, what they would like to do is they up the whole tension until here, they do like, and then they stop, and there's like a blank, or and then something happens, or nothing happens. Something happens, nothing happens, and then suddenly it happens. So it works like that. Hey. Boom. Just imagine like a jump scare without a built tension. You wouldn't feel scared because you know you kind of expect, oh yeah, or you'd be like, what the fuck. But I think like so I went to watch the first Omen. Do you guys know this the series Omen? You guys know about it? You know the 70 classic movies Omen. I actually don't know about that series, and then I went to watch the first Omen, which is the latest franchise of the movie apparently, and it takes place before the 70s plot. Right. So me and my friend, you know, we went to watch it, and then it was very good though. I can say, I don't know why, like, you know, critics don't really like it, but we don't trust critics, we trust our own, and I trust myself. The cinematic was really good, and you know, I don't know like the whole story about like the Omen, like the classic ones, so I can't really say about the plot, but I was entertained by it. I was very entertained by it, and it was about like a church, and you know, about the Antichrist kid was born, and satanic stuff and everything, you know. one of my favorites horror genre to watch as well. You know, satanic rituals and everything. You know, that creeps me up a lot. How many roses should I draw? Holy sh! I. Yes, so I was talking about that. And like and I like that movies because they don't really have that much of the jump scares. They are more like psychological horror, I can say. Instead of like, you know, they do jump scares, but it's on point. I can see like reason like why like the jump scare is there. For example, like the really good example that I wanted to give is there was a scene, you know, where this woman, which is the main protagonist, she went to the church and she was doing something bad, right? And then like she was like anxious everywhere, and then everything went silent. Like, you know, the whole movie went silent, and you know, she was just looking back and forth, and the camera just focusing on her, and then suddenly there was a hand on her shoulder, like a bam, you know, and then of course like the sound effect's gonna be as loud as possible to jolt you out, and I got jolted so bad. It was like, holy shit, beep, you know, like that. But it was on point, you know, that jump scare was on point, you know, like, you know, something's calling you because you were anxious and everything, so you're kind of in with the main protagonist, you know. The main protagonist was also anxious, you know. It brings out like the anxiousness to the audience as well, which is, I think, is a very good job there. Scared the shit out of me when the hand just suddenly randomly pops up, and then the nun would be like, "Oh, are you okay? You know, I'm just calling you," and then you'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's true though, yeah." The ambience makes the horror so good, yes. And then for a good horror movie, they have good ambient sound, good sound control, and also, you know, the way it shoots as well. I like, you know, how monsters look like in the darkness. Still have no idea what could be making those making it more scary. Those stories are very interesting. Yeah, I think definitely like instead of like showing the whole like ghost in your face, you know, like how hideous like the face is, I think I like those one who they remain like mysterious. Like, you don't know what's lurking in your, you know, closet, cupboard or whatever, you know, or under your bed, and you know, you can only see like parts of it. You know, maybe it's a person, maybe it's your figment imagination, you know. That's up for the audience interpretation, you know, by the end of the movies, right? And I think like in the Discord group, like we did watch The Wailing as well. So The Wailing, I think like you can see that it was actually like a demon. But The Wailing is another topic to talk about. For those who haven't watched it, please watch it. It's a very confusing, but yet it's a very good movie, but it's very confusing. I was confused so much. I was like, huh, the whole time, and I think I probably annoyed some of the people. They'd be like, shut up, I want to watch it. But another one I will suggest is watching The Medium. It's directed by the same director from The Wailing, but I can say I think that is way more scarier. I think, yeah, I for me, I found that much more scary though. I think it's because, like, you know, they don't have like a picture of the devil or like the spirit, but the way like that people got possessed and they become like, you know, not human is that's very scary. And then a little bit of spoilers, I got scared because, you know, there was a scene like where, you know, some entity tried to boil the dog, and then it shoots you know how they shoot it? They shoot it via like a CCTV style. So like technically you're just watching it like from the CCTV, and then this entity will literally just bringing the dog to the pot. Literally bringing the dog the dog to the pot, and then it put the dog in the pot and then it close it. Wah! Ah! Okay. Scary story? No, scary story. Oh, thank you, Midori! Thank you for your first ever. Oh my god, your first ever super on YouTube, and you gave it to me? Your first time?
My first ever super on. Happy birthday in advance.
It worked! The alerts worked. Did you guys hear anything? Midori, are you sure you give me your first time to me? Oh my god, it's such an honor. But anyways, I think like we should watch it on Discord. Discord exclusive stream for the next horror. We should watch it. You know what? We should watch it. We should watch it. Everybody, we should watch it, okay? Thank you! Happy birthday in advance. My birthday is literally like 3 months after. That's a very advanced birthday gift. Thank you. Wait, am I sure I just did that? Oh yeah, that's true. It's already been done. I have taken Midori's first time. I need to bear full responsibility on giving you good content. Oh yeah, what I was talking about that? Yeah! Yeah, I was talking about horror movies, yes. So please join the Discord group if you're interested in watching horror movies together. You will do it in like most corporates probably gonna be like weekends, you know, when I'm not streaming. If I'm not streaming, I'll probably in Discord. It depends. Or I'm just out touching grass. Sounds like a bad time in a good way. No, it's gonna be a good time. Wait, where the Discord link? The Discord is in the description. Or anybody, you can just, you know, paste it on the chat. Are you reading, Mochi? I am drawing roses. I am trying my best to draw roses. When we have time, we also need to watch Late Nights with the Devil and When Evil Lurks. Ooh! Is it interesting? I never watched that before though. I never heard of that before as well. But anyways, if people, guys, please watch The Medium. I was talking about The Medium. I remember the topic right now. Yes, I was talking about The Medium. Please watch The Medium. Medium is a very scary shit. It's a bit long. I think it's around like 2 hours. But it's worth your time, technically. It's worth your time. It's a slow burn. At the start, it was a bit slow burn, but it picks up pace like really fast. I mean, like I think that's how the director made his movies too. Like it's similar in The Wailing as well. Another one I would like to recommend is the one that I finished recently. And it's on Netflix. It's As Above, So Below. I think it's the reference for As Above, So Below is Dante's Inferno, I guess, to hell, and then he crawls back up. So it's also like the found footage style, which I think is quite okay. You can give it a shot if you like found footage style. Do I got creeped up? No, but do I got entertained? Yes. When I was eating, you know, and I end up watching the whole thing. Normally I would just pause up, when I stop eating, and I would just continue back the next time I start eating. When I have my lunch or something like that. But I finished the whole movie in one shot. It's quite okay, quite good. I like that it puts like reference towards like the Dante's Inferno poem, which I don't know until I did some research about it. Which is interesting. Yeah, the Philosopher's Stones. Yes. I like Dante's Inferno better in Devil May Cry. we all know that reference. The Devil May Cry. I played Devil May Cry before. Do you know that? Like way back in like PS2, I think. Because I think the only console I have back in the days was PS2 and PSP. You like it? Yeah, I mean it's good series, I can say. But you know, some people don't like it though. But I do enjoy it. I like that they die from different sins, you know, from like, you know, they need to atone their sins. So like in the end, you can see like they atone their sins, and our main character was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, father, for not being there, blah blah blah." So when she returned the sin, so that's why she get back. But you know, for the people who don't do that, you know, they just die like that. So we can see people. How many roses should I draw? This is the whole stream is gonna be me drawing roses only. PS2 was a good console, also came with a DVD player which made it sell the whole. Oh yeah, I remember. Like for one PS2 you can actually play DVD. Brings back so much memories. And you know, I remember the times where I need to blow the CD and then pray to God that it works. You know, that time of like, you know, that traumatic music. If you have a PS2, then you know what I'm talking about. You know that traumatic music when they play tune, and then you were like, okay, please work. And then if it's not working, you need to like reset it again to make it work. It's also a good look at the catacombs. Oh yeah, that's true though. I didn't know that Paris had a catacomb. Like I mean, I never been there before. I would like to I'd like to go there someday. But I was like, yo, it's so cool though. I really wanted to go to explore someday if I have the money. I need to have the money to go fly. To explore the world, basically. To go around the world, travel around the world, technically, yeah. I cannot hear father and not think of Hoop's father's outfit. You know, for me, if I heard about sister, I would think about Sister Marine. Only rose ring today, the next day part 2. But no! Okay, fine. You know what? I'm done with the roses. Holy shit, these roses. I'm gonna do like this. I think like we can have some who are like visible but some who are not visible, so we have a balance of it actually. Because like if you have a sea of roses, right, technically you don't want it to become that detailed too, because it will eat up too much detail is also not good, because you know people will focus more on like that side itself, the other parts that you want them to focus. So like people like you just need to put more details and like stuff that you want people to focus on, and for the rest, you know, you can just make it make sense, and that's all. What a bad advice! Holy shit! This is how like how do you? This is like, you know, tips and tricks to be good in art in 5 minutes. For sister, you think of the most sister? I mean, I am say so. That's why I think of Sister Marie. The one sister I will say my sins to, and I will ask Sister Marine to cleanse me. So say so. I know, right? Thank you very much for the... Oh, Sister Marine, cleanse me, please. And if it's like this mochi needs a bong stick at this point. But talking about that, you know, I do really enjoy horror movies with religion-based horror movies, or like spiritual-based horror movies that, you know, they try their ways to like The Exorcist something. I really enjoy that. Or you know how the devil. Oh, do you know? I need to tell this too, because I told my friends, because after I watched the Omen in the 70s version of like the Omen, and then I just realized something, because you know we consume more on like I consume more on the contemporary horror movies, right? So I realized something. Okay, I realized a trope in like horror movies, or like the changes of it, which is, do you want to know what? You guys want to know what I realized about horror movies, how the changes of the horror movies? It's, drum rolls please, it's the devil. So I realized that in the 70s the devil is scared of the church, and it should be like that, right? I mean, like it should be like that, right? Like, you know, there was some form of entity that will evil will always fear the goodness. I mean, technically at this context, it's the church, right? It's the God. But at least in the 70s, you know, they do show that, you know, in the Omen, you know, the kid was the Antichrist, so that's why like he was so afraid. And when the mother brings, or the family brings him near the church, and he was like, no, being a brat he is, you know, I don't want to go to church, like you know, if you're a Christian and then your mom brings you like everyday Sunday church and you don't want to go, that's how the brat you are. So it's kind of like that, but you know, in the different contexts, of course. And you know, at least the devil is scared of the church, right? But I realized one thing about like contemporary horror movies. The devil is don't scare of shit, man. If you put a cross in front of the devil's face, the devil will help you turn around the cross. If you have a room full of cross, they will help you to turn over the cross. You understand? That's how scary it is. Like those devil, they make the devil so ultimate that no beings can actually control them. Yeah, they will laugh at you as well. If you throw holy water at them, then they will laugh at you and they will slap you. Yeah, that's like Angeline said, you know. Technically, yeah. I realized that. I was like, holy shit. Then, you know, there's no other ways to save, you know, once you got cursed or something, right? God, at this point, I think like God just don't care. God be like, it's none of my business. It's none of my business, you know. Why are you so pathetic? You know, waiting for your God to save you, but you know he's not here, and I'm real. The devil is real, but the God is not real. So you'll be like, what the fuck? The devil in the wedding just take a picture. Yeah, that's what. Even for the priest, right? I mean, like wannabe priest. Like he was the priest in training, I guess. Even that, though, you see, the devil was like laughing at him. Holy shit! The ghost will probably think that this will save your life. Nah. And then at this point, I do think like, you know, Chinese horror movie does make sense a little bit with like their talisman. At least the talisman works somehow. Works for a while, I can say. It's so funny! That's what I realized about it, you know. Interesting. You can see like how it changes really fast. And also like if we see these changes and we can interpret it as, you know, God is dead by Niche. You know, there's a philosopher saying that God is dead. Yeah, technically that's that. God is dead and the devil has risen. We are all doomed. I give you the conclusion that we are technically all doomed. Who are the devil you are, you may ask? Is it the entity? Is it a different entity, a different beings that only do evil? But you know, at this point, there's nothing is black and white. Take that what you will. See? You know what? If I zoom out like this, it's still roses, right? Can you guys see it's roses? Say yes. Better God is dead. Runs is controversial, you know. The prince is like level 1, but it's level 100,000. Yeah. The priest literally like, you know what, I can't win this, it's just the devil. Goes in, he regrets immediately when the devil started laughing at him. And then he was like, holy shit, I think I did wrong. Basically the devil is devil, you know, you can't control the devil. Does it look like a rose? Okay. Does it look like a sea of roses? Good. Hello assassin! How are you though? I'm doing good. I'm just contemplating on drawing roses here. That's all. So like the whole 1.5 hour I was just drawing roses. By the way, if you wanna know. How many more roses do I need to draw? I will stop complaining and draw. I think I need to rename my stream as like drawing roses at this point. Just drawing roses, man. Oh, by the way, I changed the BGM. You guys realize that? It's not Persona 3. I go back to Persona 5. I'm still playing Persona 3 though. I haven't finished that series yet. I played a little bit today after I cooked up Chunii art. I figured I need a little bit of a break, so I played a little bit. But it's like technically just 2 hours of playing. And then I went back to cooking again. Man, you know what? Today is really on fire. Today is like one of the good days that I can cook a lot without, you know, having like a very bad art block. It's a good thing, a good thing. The art really reminds me of the cover of Stephen King Dark Tower Saga. Oh, I don't know. I think I never seen it before, but okay. Wait, let me check. Stephen King's Dark Tower. Oh, talking about horror stuff. Stephen King's series is also one of the good ones. It's the weird ones, but I like it a lot. You know, the movies and everything. It gives you a really weird vibes after you watch it. Be like, what the fuck? You know, it's not scary. It's more on like weird, and you'd be like, what is this person thinking while writing? Because it's for books, right? Ah, this one with the roses. I mean, whoa. Oh, I can. There's a lot of roses, but I have more roses than him. You know what will be the best joke? The devil is actually pretending to be God. You know, I thought that trope is being used a lot of times actually. Devil and a god. Like devil pretend as a god. Like I think Incantation does that. Like Incantation at the start, like they kind of convince us that we are actually praying to a god, but actually we are not praying to the god. We are kind of trying to stop the devil by praying to it, you know. Drawing roses with Mochizumi 101. You know what? Yeah, I think I should name the stream like that. So today's stream is just me drawing roses. And the next stream will probably be drawing roses. Drawing more roses again. More roses. Because we can't get enough of the roses. Me, I'm literally in the work meeting right now. Why are you here? That's Assassin! Good luck in your work though. But it's already 10, right? At your place, almost 11. You're still in the work meeting? Oh my god. What's with you just need to be there, no problem. Ah, I see. So that's why you can be here. see, I'll see. Well, technically just me yapping about ghost stories today. Today's topic of the day is ghost story, scary horror movies. Because I just watched The First Omen, so we need to talk about that. I like talking about movies after I watch, you know. Like I have like so much thoughts, especially the ones that requires you to think and the interpretation and stuff like that. Oh, I really like that though. I really like it. But the problem is like, you know, not many people want to talk about it. So, you know, some people like, oh, you know, we just finished the story and oh yeah, that's about it. Okay, bye. And I'll be kind of sad. So, you know, I don't have any output. But right now I find my output. So you guys can listen to me yapping while I'm drawing. You guys have no choice but to listen to me yapping about The First Omen and how. But you guys didn't watch it, so I cannot spoil you guys too much. And you know, because it's a new movie as well. You know, you might go and watch. But I can yap for other movies without, you know, spoiling the whole thing. I've been up since 4 a.m. another normal Monday watching Mochi's business. Oh my god, Zero. Thank you so much for being here. I know like the time zone, so it's very different from you. After the movie, but you know that you need the movie explained. Yes, that's technically it. Okay. Like, no, the wailing is different, okay? Just this disclaimers, the wailing is different. Holy shit, the wailing is just like so mind-boggling, okay? It's such a good movie, but so mind-boggling as well. Holy, my god. Do you think that going to the movies is a good date idea? I do think that it's a good date idea, given that both of you enjoy movies and you watch the movies that you pick is the movie that both of you want to watch, then I will say that it's probably a good movie date. But normally when people say, you know, dating, you go movies as a date, they just want to have like they just want to make out in the theaters, that's all. Isn't that right? Like most of the couples they want, you know, they're probably just gonna make out in the theaters because, you know, they give out good vibes, as in like the romantic vibes. If it was me, I would slap them. if they decide if I went on date in the movies and, you know, that person tried to like touch my hand and I will slap them, I'd be like, focus on the movie. I'd be like, focus on the movie, shit, you shithead. We are going to have like a very deep conversations about this movie and you better watch it so that you can talk. We can have a decent discussion, okay? Just watch The Exorcist, no story, just guess him. Exorcist is kinda, oh no, it's okay. I understand they said that, oh, you know, it's the 70 classic. It was okay. But you know, The Shining was a good movie though. The Shining creates a lot of like classic scenes as well that a lot of recent horror movies, contemporary horror movies use as well. Yeah, movie date, you don't go watch good movie. Movie date, no, if you want to have a movie date, you know, you especially with me, you need to let me know that whether you are serious in watching the movies or we are just going to go to the movies just to, you know, have fun and make up. I think like normally I think normally when people go for movie dates, they would choose like movies that don't require brain power that much. So, you know, rom-coms, romantic movies, love stories, something like that. Or horror movies. You know, if they wanted, you know, like, yeah! And then, you know, you grab their hand and they'll be like, oh yes! And then you also like, oh, I'll protect you. I will protect you, my lady. After watching a movie might remind you your confusion after the wedding. That's exactly true. That's exactly it, you know. My confusion for the wedding, so I was desperate to have a conclusion so that we can discuss about the conclusion, or you can tell me about what's happening in the wedding, because I'm so confused about it and then I'm dying to know about it too. Yes. Yeah. We fix some stuff. I really like Insidious or Conjuring. Oh, both of them are good ones. I also enjoy like both of the series a lot though. I mean, I think especially after watch The Conjuring, I started to watch James Wan's movie, and I found out that he was actually one of the he was actually the director for Saw movie, which is like so different from the movies that he made recently. And then I dig deeper, I'll be like, oh, you know, he did Insidious as well. And that throws me off. I was like, oh, he did Insidious? What? And then I watch it, it's like completely different style. And apparently the Insidious is one of his one of his movies he wanted to branch out from gore, so I was like, whoa, but the man literally did it though. I think he did great. Because I go to the cinemas to watch a movie, every time I go with friends, I don't think I really talk to my friends. I mean, technically, if you go to the cinemas, you don't really talk to people, right? I mean, like, you do talk, as in, like, you know, you do a little bit of comments, you know, you laugh at the scene, stuff like. You don't really talk as in, you know, inside when you're watching movies. A little bit of the trying to see. I think it's fine. Yeah, it should be fine. You're gonna draw roses. The whole stream is just me drawing roses at this point. Part 2 will be drawing Bae. But for now, roses. Where's the meme redraw? The meme redraw will be drawn soon. I don't know when. Wasn't that a scientific theory about scary movies and inciting fear induce the feeling similar to falling in love? Ah, you mean like the Doki Doki kind of style? I don't know about that. Really? I didn't do the scientific research for that, so I don't know. Hey, maybe you know? Who knows? Does it mean that all those sex scenes in the horror movies are true? What kind of scene? Wait, what kind of scene? The horror movie. Wait, the horror movies. Adult scene is. I thought it's always like. The horror movie scene is always. I thought it's always like really bad, no? I don't know, maybe just me. When you go in the movie, then you need to check if you have the same movie like so else. A lot of talking. Ah, you mean like talk as in like debating? I think so too. I mean like unless both of you like the movies and you know it will be like a ideal date scene. But hey, do you know in Japan like you know where people like to go to dates? They like to go to aquariums. Because you know it gives up like the vibes, the romantic vibes, and you know especially for like first dates, you have something to talk to. You know, if you run out of topic to talk, you can talk about the fish. And then normally when I go to aquarium, you know, with my friends, you know what will I do? I'll be like, I think this fish is good for steam. You can steam this fish, you can grill this fish. I think, oh, this one is good for sashimi, I bet, you know, and be like, oh, shark! Shark fin. No thoughts, hate empty, just food. And then be like, you know what? I think we should go for sushi for our dinner. It's me. So you want to go see penguin? Penguin? Oh yeah, penguin's cute though. I don't really want to eat penguin though when I see penguin, but penguin is very cute. Aquarium's beautiful. Yeah, that one too. Like I've been to like several aquariums, and the one that I've been to 2 to 3 times is the Enoshima. If you guys come to Japan, you know, I would suggest you to go Enoshima once. The Enoshima one was famous for jellyfish. They have like a section for like jellyfish, and it was really pretty too. So that's a good place to go. And they do have capybara too. It's very cute. Capybara. Definitely should go there. Gonna do like a dystopian kind of style. Oh, Izumi thinks this is about food. Shut up. Let me do my shit. Okay. Sakana! Chinnanago! Enemy trope is real. I mean, like, enemy tropes come from somewhere. Ozumi can think is food. Food, alcohol, and bait. That's very true. And that rap. That's how I think. Yeah. That's me in my mind. Wrong layer. Scare the shit out of me. Wrong layer. Oh, I hate it when I draw on the wrong layer. Luckily, I can't notice it fast. Izumi, so when we walked through the zoo and saw all those guinea pigs. Hey, I'm not that okay. I'm not that. No, I mean like pigs, wild boars that we saw, you know, in the zoo a little bit. Yeah, you know, I was like, I wonder how they taste like, you know, wild boars. I think I think they probably taste better than, you know, normal pigs. Yeah, I think they think about that. But guinea pigs, nah. Guinea pigs are too cute to eat though. Okay. I am always thinking about food, but not every time, not every animal, okay? Not guinea pigs. Good morning, Zero! Oh, good morning, Lucario! Capybaras aren't fish, I'm pretty sure. Capybaras is not fish! Capybara is a kind of... It's the biggest rodent, right? Species in the world. It's not a fish. Also, like the Enoshima Aquarium, they do have, is that Kawauso? Otter, I think? And otter is cute. For the gift from little peas. We have wild cappies here, definitely not fish, but they like Whoa, wow, cabbage! Cute! That's cute though. And here I'm wondering why is it not working. Why is it not working? Oh, because I didn't turn on the layer. That's why it's not working. Sea Otto and smart and cute too. Yeah, they are. Like, but I do like penguins though. Penguins are also really cute too. Penguin cute and smart, and then they wiggle, 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 wiggle their small butts, you know, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Trying to figure out how to give them depth. Where's Bae? Bae's gone. Bae's gone from sight. Oh no. You know what? I'm free from coloring the roses, but now I'm coloring the background. Free from the roses, but not free entirely because I'm coloring the background. Hmm. Oh, I need to draw the rock. The rock is gone. So brown. Wait, I get the base. Just the princess side would know about the capybaras. I think that the princess know a lot about capybaras. I mean, I also know capybaras because of Ina, to be honest. But what are capybaras anyway? Then I think I saw her stream or something. I think that's where I know. Oh, capybara. It's also suddenly capybaras are a thing as well. So sudden. Is it just me, or like every time I draw, like I get hungry very easily? For some reason, I don't know why. Try to figure out how to draw this as well. Brain power, need food. I think that's why. Maybe that's the reason why I get hungry easily, right? Whenever I draw. I need food. Smooth rock. Now I can see how to rock. Okay. Rock! Rock! What are we gonna get over here? the rock. Looking well so far. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just painting rock. There we go. This is our environment. This is the environment. Put a little bit of highlight. See how it goes. It's my flower bit. Whoa!そろそろ寝るのでお先に失礼します。完成楽しみにしてます。はい、チークさん、おやすみなさい。よく寝てくださいね。完成して楽しんでください。頑張ります。おやすみ。It's gonna be 3-part then IzuzuMeme back conference and Bae next and everything else. No, it wouldn't be 3 parts. I swear it's gonna be at least like 2 parts. I don't think it's gonna go into 3 because I think the last part is just gonna be like color color correction and everything. It's probably gonna take another like 30 minutes, I think. But I also think like the coloring section for Bae is not gonna take that much time as well, because you know we focus more on the backgrounds and she's like really small, so we don't really need to put that much of the put that much of the focus. I mean like not much detail of it. Still need to focus on the details, but not really that much because you know she's small. Kinda small. And the last part will be like, it's gonna be the fun part where you know color grading and stuff like that. You put overlays, you put multiply, make it as close to the image in my head. Me. Now you can't see shit. You can't see anything now. It's gonna be the wonderful wallpaper of the best quality because I hope so. I hope I can make it as good as possible. But at this point, I'm actually kind of worried about it. I think it's I'm trying to see what's the problem. I think it's the contrast of the the flower beds in front of me too. Probably need more contrast. See what's gonna happen. Uh Yep, this stream is gonna be all flowers. Oh my god, you see all those flowers? And rock. True. And rock. And rock. Today is about environmental, I can say. Environmental painting. There we go, guys. We have our environmental painting. make it darker here. Wow, you see this environmental painting with a rock in in the middle. What are we here for, kids? Environmental painting! Yes, that is exactly correct. Izumi, would you like to be a background mangaka? I haven't seen some of them because they look amazing how they do. Background is also a different skills, man. I try to paint background. I'm learning how to paint background actually, but I can see that I'm still far from it. And one thing I struggle a lot with like environmental painting is finding the colors, finding like the harmonious colors, and how to make them much more like details without putting them too much details. If you get what I mean. Like if you see like at those anime backgrounds, I really wanted to learn like how they actually color them, how they actually color them so realistically. Well, I try to like to zoom in and try to paint it by myself, but in the end, I always ended up with a bad version of the copy art. try to copy the art style, but for now it doesn't really work that well. I'm still trying. Like maybe it's the colors, maybe it's the depth of it. I didn't put too much less contrast or the colors, and anyways I'm still figuring out that part actually. So yeah, but I think like I do think like environmental, like flowers, trees, it's, I think for me it's like a bit easier than buildings, because you know buildings you need perspective and stuff. I can't really freehand, and you can't really cover up your mistakes. You know, once you have a mistake, it's very obvious in that sense. Yeah, I wanted the background at the back to be a bit more subtle, too much in your face. The blood. Okay. I should stop putting effects before I draw the character, because at this point I can't. The character will stand out like a sore thumb at this point. Oh, it would be nice, like if we have another. I know what I can do. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm so smart. Wait. I'm gonna duplicate you. I'm gonna. How do I duplicate you? Duplicate! Horizontal. Bring it here. Is this multiply here as well? More dark. My brush. The brush is the I have the texture. What's my texture brush? Doko! Oh yeah, talking about environmental paint, I think like the only one that I really enjoy painting is the clouds. That's all. Nah, I think I'll no. Okay. I think this looks even better actually. Yeah, I think this looks better. See, now we have a rock, we have flowers, and we have a background. Where's Bae? Bae's gone. Face you. Wait. Before, after. Oh, you know what would be really cool? Wait. Do you know what would be really cool? I'm gonna add this one. I shouldn't use this pen. I should use the other pen. I should use this pen. Yeah. Now all we need is Bae. Yeah, we need Bae in front. But before that, let me cook. Let me cook, guys. Let me cook. Wait, and there's another one. I'm grabbing my pen so hard that my hand started to pain. My hand is pain. I'm so excited to cook. I need to. There we go. Ta-da! I just realized the rock doesn't have any shadows. Let me add shadows. Yeah! And then I think this one I will, but this is only for this one, so too much light. I like to use overlay more. It's much more natural in the sense. But for this to work, we need a darker environment. It looks better as well. We have the contrast. Ta-da! I mean, like, this is just for this one though. I mean, I haven't drawn Bae yet, but this is one of the variations that you can do without Bae. It's just the cap on the head and the rock. I'm just gonna put both. It's not wood. Let me see. Well, this is just one of the variations because because I got an idea, you know, to make it much more sad. But we will drop it. We will drop it. Of course, we will drop it. But this is one of the things that you can do. I can't. Huh. It's okay. We will save. Okay. I think like I'm just gonna stop the stream over here actually. And by the next time we will have like part 2. We are gonna draw Bae inside of it, and then we are gonna do a little bit of like color grading, and we are done actually. Yes. So hey, at least we got a hat and the eye patch on the rock itself. So what does that mean? Maybe Bae is a rock. Yes. Bae was a rock all along. Gaps. Oh my god. So it's one of like the variations, you know, the set variations. Where does Bae go? I don't know. Not sure. But of course we're gonna add Bae onto it. And it's probably gonna take another stream, I think. Around like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe, because you know, when it comes to finishing the art, I take a lot of time over there to make like changes and stuff like that. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes on the next part. But I think like we can already see like how this is gonna be like based on this rock in the middle. Hopefully it's gonna turns out nice, hopefully. Despite my roses, this stream is just me drawing roses. Maybe I should really change my title to be how to draw roses 101, or how to draw roses in the smart way if you want to draw a sea of roses. Izumi way. But anyways, I'm just gonna stop by the stream. But good cooking today, actually. Good cooking. I cook a lot today too, so that was a good one. I do a lot of draft, that's a good one. But I didn't work on my comms, that's a bad one. But it's okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna work on my comms tomorrow. It's work. Tomorrow, what we are gonna do? Let's see. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream again, so probably gonna stream like almost every day by this week. So the collabs I'm gonna have is gonna be on Wednesday and Thursday, which is Borderlands and Home Sweet Home. Home Sweet Home, I think probably you're gonna take another. I think it's only gonna take another one stream, and we are done for Home Sweet Home with Goya. So, how to draw steel roses in the cage of ice? I think Miku, the artist Miku did draw that, right? But maybe more cooking tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe we will continue part 2 of Bae. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, maybe we should cook more of that. Okay. Yes, more cooking tomorrow. And also grinding art as well. Hey, who knows? You know, like I might finish up the other one before this. I think so. Okay. And I'll end the stream over here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Thank you so much for coming and listen to me yapping about horror movies. And I'll see you on the next one.